Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to more Pokemon Sun and Moon news coverage. Of course, my name is SMK. You can always call me Steven. And today, in this video, we're going to talk about all the new Pokemon for the Alola region. If you guys missed out on the Alolian Pokemon, which would be like the Kanto Pokemon having Alola forms, definitely check it in the description for that video. We talk about all the other Pokemon, you know, like Sandslash, Sandshrew, Vulpix, Ninetales, Exeggutor, all those Pokemon. We talk about that in that video, so definitely check it out. So, for this video, we're going to talk about all the new Pokemon. So, hopefully I'm saying their names right. I'm probably going to mess it up. But, of course, if you guys enjoy these videos, always click up the like button, subscribe if you guys are brand new. So, we have, hopefully it's Ori. Oh, my God. Hey, give me a second. Is it Oricori? Hang on. All right, guys. So, hopefully I'm saying this right. This is Oricorio or Oricorio. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm messing up, but, I mean, hey, I'm terrible at pronunciation. So, this is the Zenzu style. It's a ghost flying and has the ability Dancer, which I'm pretty sure is a new ability. So Oricorio changes its form by sipping the nectar of certain flowers. Since it has 4 different forms, it's the same number as of islands in the Alola region. It would seem that different Oricorio live on each of the islands. The Zenzu-style Oricorio, I feel like I'm saying it so wrong, is quiet and collected by means of its dance. It gathers the spirits drifting about in an area and borrows their power to fight. People have migrated from Kanto, feel a great liking for this Pokemon because its dances reminds them of their homeland. So a lot of Kanto references in the Alola region. Oricorio has a new dancer ability that no other Pokemon has had before. If another Pokemon in the field uses a dancing move, then Oricorio will be able to use the same move immediately afterwards thanks to the dancer ability. Revelation Dance is a move that only Oricorio can learn, and its type changes based on Oricorio's current style. So basically, if someone uses like Dragon Dance, Oricorio is gonna basically copy that like right away. So, oh my God, that's gonna be pretty broken. So that was the Zenzu style. Then there's the pom-pom style. So we'll kind of just, focus on, the difference in the styles for Oricorio. The pom-pom style is very friendly towards people and uses dancing to encourage trainers who are feeling gloom. When it dances, its feathers are charged with static electricity, and it can attack with these charged feathers, and sometimes it unleashes a powerful electric shock. So it's an electric flying type and has the same ability Dancer. Alright, so the Bally style Oricorio is very passionate, and power fills its body when it dances. It sends down fluff flying during its intense dances. By igniting this fluff, it can unleash a Fury Dance attack. So, of course, it's a flying fire type, so that's the Bally style. Alright, guys, so we have the last one is the Pau style Oricorio. It acts on its own pace, which sometimes makes it difficult to deal with. It sharpens its spirited moves through dance, which increases its psychic powers. It's said that this dance expresses its gratitude to the guardian deity Pokemon. So it's a psychic flying. So it's very interesting for Oricorio. I don't know what to really think about it. Hopefully, again, I'm probably saying the Pokemon's name completely wrong, but it's different. It's got electric, psychic, fire, and this was the ghost one. So it's just really different to see just another Pokemon in the Alola region have such, diversity in different forms because of like the islands. I really love the Alola region because of this, because they're making it very unique to the Alola region, and that's what's going to change the pace and just make the game feel so much fresher. Damn it. But that would be everything for all the Oricorio styles. Honestly, I feel like I like the electric one the most because it's got, it's just got this energy and it's electric types, and I love electric type Pokemon. But it's just very different to see all these Pokemon just being very different because of the islands they're on. So that's another reason why I'm really, really digging Pokemon Sun and Moon, is the Alola region's making everything very personal to the Alola region, and the Pokemon are reflecting that. So it's really interesting to see, and we need to play these games like right now, because there's too much goodness going on right now. So other new Pokemon we saw today would be Mudberry. Ethan Mudberry. Anyways, so Mudberry, he is a ground type Pokemon, and he still weighs a pretty decent amount of pounds for like this little donkey Pokemon. So dude, Mudsdale and Mudberry, just interesting Pokemon. So Mudberry is the pre-evolution to Mudsdale. Mudberry could once be found all over the world, but it is over-hunted and ended up on the verge of extinction. Eek. It's said the Alola region is the only place in the world where Mudberry can still be found in the wild. Mudberry boosts superhuman strength, a surprise considering its small body, which is pretty crazy. Mudberry can carry loads up to 50 times its own weight on its back or dragging behind it. Yo, dude, can I get a Mudberry? He's a donkey! Mudberry loves playing in the mud. It's easy to live in harmony with this Pokemon as long as you provide an environment where it can play in the mud. If it can't frolic in the mirror, however, Mudberry will become stressed and may stop listening to others. So as long as you make Mudberry very happy with mud and you're playful with it, it sounds like it's a good Pokemon. But yo, Mudberry and Mudsdale, I'm loving them. They're sick Pokemon, and I feel like Mudberry and Mudsdale are going to just be really good Pokemon for the Alola region. Alright guys, next up we have Miner. He's the Meteor Pokemon. He's a rock flying type and has the ability Shield Down. So Miner are formed in the stratosphere and live by absorbing the detritus around them. When they're consumed a large quantity of particles, their body becomes heavy and they fall toward the planet's surface. Miner has a hard and heavy outer shell with the core inside it. The Meteor Pokemon seems to be made in such a way that the shell breaks and becomes lighter and can deal out quick attacks. When a shell breaks, the core in its center is revealed. You won't know the color will appear until it happens, so that's kind of cool. I wonder how that's going to work. Miner has the new Shield Down ability, which no other Pokemon's had before. With the Shield Down ability, it will have excellent defense capabilities as long as the shield is intact. It will also be protected from status conditions, but when its HP drops below half, its shield will break and will change to a form better suited to its attacking. So here's all the different forms that we have. So there's like a green, orange, pink, and blue. So the Miner cores will change color depending on the particle color of the is it debris it has absorbed, or right, debris. I want to say debris. I'm terrible with pronunciation today. Its particle coloration has a cute look, so this Pokemon is often used as a design motive for clothing and accessories. So I don't know how it's going to change its core color, or if each different core color has like different stats. We'll find out obviously in the future, but it's a really unique Pokemon. So depending, like when it gets below, what was it, half health, it'll break its shell and basically become, in a sense, a new Pokemon, because I'm assuming its stats will change, and then who knows what kind of moveset Miner's gonna have when it comes to just being a Pokemon. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how Miner's gonna be used competitively, because if you can determine like what core you're gonna get when Miner's HP gets pretty low, that's gonna be really good for competitive battling. So. And another thing that reminds me of Miner is the fact that like when I first saw it, I was like, yo, this reminds me of like everything Kirby. It seemed very Kirby related when I saw it, so I was like, a little bit of Kirby's in Pokemon. I'm like, I'm digging it, I'm liking it. All right, so let's go on to the next one. So my first reaction to Gumshoos, which is Young Goose's evolution, as you can see right here, it evolves into a Young Goose evolves into Gumshoos. I immediately keep thinking Donald Trump. It's pretty bad. So it's a Stakeout Pokemon. It's a normal type. Stakeout and Strong Jaw are the abilities. Gumshoos' method of targeting prey is the exact opposite of Young Goose's strategy. While Young Goose prowl around, Gumshoos stalks out its prey, usually routes and waits patiently for it to come by. Gumshoos has the tendency personality, which is why it targets one prey for so long without wavering, but when the sun goes down, it runs low on stamina, falling asleep right on the spot. Gumshoos can withstand a great deal of hunger. It's able to stay perfectly still while waiting for its prey, keeping watch without eating a thing. So Gumshoos sounds like a fantastic hunting Pokemon, and it just keeps reminding me of Donald Trump. It's really bad. Like, I've already seen stuff on Twitter of all kinds of memes and funny pictures with Gumshoos being related to Donald Trump. It's pretty funny to see it, but let's go on to the next one. So we'll start with Fomantis first, and then we'll do its evolution. So it's a sickle grass Pokemon. It's a grass type and has the ability Leaf Guard. So Fomantis is nocturnal, and it performs photosynthesis while it sleeps during the day by spreading out its leaves in all directions. Because of the danger of staying in the same location 2 days in a row, Fomantis begins its search for the next day's spot as soon as the sun sets. For Fomantis, photosynthesis is not just a source of energy, it is a necessity to achieve the strength and brittle coloration of its evolved form. Photosynthesis is precious to Fomantis and will fiercely attack those who get in the way of that process. Fomantis excel at long-range attacks like Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. Solar Beam is indeed a powerful move, but since it uses up the energy that the Pokemon has stored through photosynthesis, Fomantis rarely uses it. So it sounds like Razor Leaf is one of Fomantis' favorite attacks, because Solar Beam is kind of like a last-ditch effort to basically like, yo, get away from me. And then we have its evolution, Lurantis, I want to say, Lurantis. I'm terrible at Pokemon names. I'm sorry if I've messed up any of the Pokemon in this video, but like, I'm terrible at guessing. I always learn my pronunciation of Pokemon from the anime, and since they haven't made this anime for all the new Pokemon, give it time. So it's a Bloomsicle Pokemon. It still keeps its grass typing, still has the same ability, Leaf Guard. Lurantis draws opponents near to itself with its flower-like appearance and aroma, and then it takes them down. It is said to be the most gorgeous of all grass-type Pokemon due to its brilliant coloration and elegant moves. Lurantis' appearances is maintained through detailed grooming. It will trust a trainer who does a good job of caring for it, but it will apparently have a difficult time growing closer to a lazy trainer. So if you're a lazy trainer, Lurantis is not for you, all right? Lurantis can also learn Solar Blade, which is a new move, actually. A move that releases a blade-shaped beam to pretty much attack its opponents. The blade is so sharp it is said it can slice a rock in half. Solar Blade is a move that no Pokemon has had been able to learn before, so it's a new move, like I said. With Solar Blade, Lurantis absorbs energy from the sun on the first move and then unleashes a powerful attack on the second turn. So it's like Solar Beam, but just different. Lurantis is a totem Pokemon of Lush Jungle, the site of the Akala Island Trial. It will overwhelm trial goers with the powerful combos it unleashes with the Pokemon allies it calls. So they talked in the trailer about having like totem battles, I believe it was. So it's definitely going to be very interesting to see how Lurantis actually is used for one of the totem battles, because it seems like in Sun and Moon in the Alola regions, I don't think we're gonna have gyms, so it's gonna be like these totem battles, and it seems like whoever is like whenever you do these like totem battles, you're gonna like have to fight a Pokemon, but then they're gonna call for help, so it becomes like a double or maybe a triple battle, or maybe they'll call a bunch of Pokemon and it becomes like a horde, like you versus a horde of Pokemon. So Lurantis is definitely gonna be a very important Pokemon in Sun and Moon. So like, there's just been so much news today. Like, my mind has just been thinking of all kinds of things of what it could be. But these, totem battles are going to be really cool to see how they use what Pokemon. Because they also mentioned in the trailer, they showed off... Where is it? I can't remember. They showed off Gumshoos was another one too. So it's going to be really interesting to see how everything comes together in Sun and Moon, and it's definitely straying away from the normal Pokemon like routine of how like you go through the pacing. So let me know in the comment section down below what's your favorite new Pokemon that has been announced for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Just off the top of the bat, I would have to say, I don't know, I like Miner a lot, but kind of want to say Mudberry because I love Mudsdale too. Like, I'm really digging Pokemon Sun and Moon. These Pokemon, I've yet to really be disappointed. I'm very excited to see more. It's not where I'm like, these are just really bad. I don't know. I like all of them by default, and a lot of them are like more Nellers, obviously. But I'm really excited to see more things Pokemon Sun and Moon. Obviously, there's still more news to coverage, but we'll talk about that in a later video. So let me know, again, in the comment section down below, what's your favorite new Pokemon that they obviously just showed today and the new trailer. If you want to see the trailer, I'll put a link in the description so you can watch the full new trailer and see all the stuff like with the actual videos, because we're just kind of like recapping and stuff in this video. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and if you guys missed out the adapted Alola region Pokemon, of course, link in the description for that video we talked about. I will see you guys next time when it comes to anything Pokemon Sun and Moon news coverage and or updates. So, of course, my name's SMK. You can always call me Steven. I'll see you guys next time.